world's ending, take a look around. You're tuned into the truth, or at least the truest sound. The path to a better planet, humanity's crescendo. Here's the plan, the regular man's manifesto. Regular man's manifesto. Regular man's manifesto. Regular man's manifesto. Regular man's manifesto.
All right, welcome to the Regular Man's Manifesto. I'm here with Cody Pyard and Jay McClintock. This is Chase Scribner speaking. We're going to do a top 5 today and a topic. Our top 5 is going to be top 5 tips to get through winter. And our topic is going to be about space travel and space and Mars and other things.
Yeah, it's got to be our biggest category yet because there's nothing bigger than space. And we're gonna tackle this in the next 30 minutes.
Hopefully.
All right, let's jump straight into a top 5. Cody.
Oh God.
Pressure's on, buddy.
All right, number 1 tip, or number 5 tip is
just the tip.
Yeah. Buy a nice winter jacket.
All right.
I mean, I had multiple winters tried to make it through winter with like sweaters and a fucking shitty jacket.
I have a coat that I've had since like late middle school, early high school that has no feathers left in it. It's just like black cloth.
By like January, I'm like, dude, fuck it. I can make it.
See, I guess my argument for that would be is once I became like an adult where like I didn't have to like wait for like a bus or like stand outside like when I was a little kid, jackets were key when I was a little kid, like because you were outside all the time. You want to play outside. Like now, like I'm barely outside. Like I'll go outside to like check the mail or go outside to get into my car or go outside to walk from my car to my house or to work or whatever. Like I'm not chilling outside in a winter coat.
I remember like because I had to walk a little bit to the bus stop. I remember thinking I've got this $1 billion idea. So when I was walking, I would always pull my arms inside my coat and basically just like tuck my head down into it.
Like a turtle, yeah.
Like a turtle. And I remember thinking like, there should be like little things in here for me to like, either like a TV to watch inside my jacket. Or
Everyone's thought of that.
Snacks or something.
I used to have a giant fucking Cowboys pullover jacket. Hoodie that I would just
jacket.
Yeah, I would start a jacket. I would get inside of it completely and play my Game Boy all day. Those are awesome.
Jackets were magical back then.
All right, Jaybird.
All right, my number 5 is have an indoor hobby, preferably not something expensive like brew some beer, knit. Knitting would be has to be one of the top hobbies for the winter.
I don't know.
Gaming.
It's so boring.
Play games.
Yeah.
Board games and video games.
But the thing about your knitting, you're preparing yourself for going outside.
That's true.
Yeah. All right. I like it. I guess sticking to the clothes and whatnot, accessories. Get a nice pair of boots. So I went like my whole childhood with like just wearing like tennis shoes out there and stuff, just tanking it through. And then last year I finally bought like a nice pair of like boots. Man, game changer.
Yeah.
Like, I've always had a nice pair of, like, winter boots, like, when it comes to, like, snow boots. Those have always been nice. Those are key, you know? But, like, just a pair of boots in general to wear out, like, every day. Oh, man. I ain't slipping.
If they made, like, dope adult boots like they did with the kids, like Power Rangers and shit, I totally have some.
Wait a second.
Say that again, bud.
Like, the slip-on is, like...
No, I'm talking about rain boots.
Yeah, no.
Those aren't rain boots. They were fucking winter boots.
I'm talking about like stylish, nice boots.
Those
like,
are stylish.
No, they're
if
not.
they would fit my feet.
All right, you can still wear the kids ones. You probably have a small one.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right. My number 4, hibernate. Just fucking sleep through it. It's horrible. Just get through it.
Yeah. Which is basically, I think, what I do. I don't know. I don't.
I mean, I think
stay
a lot
up super late during the winter. I fall asleep immediately.
I think a lot of people just like get depressed, so they sleep more.
I get that where
they're just lazier.
You don't see the sun during the day.
Yeah.
Doesn't do me any favors. I'm a sun creature. All right, number 4. Kind of goes in with this. It's having something to look forward to. Seeing the sun eventually. Plan a trip.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're not actually going to Miami Beach,
I mean,
visualizing
could
yourself
you just like
on-
skip winter altogether?
Yeah,
Well,
honestly.
talking about skipping winter altogether, my number 4 is take a vacation or like
Okay.
have a house in a warm area.
Nice.
So
you
you don't
could
have
do
to.
it, or you could plan to do it, whatever you prefer.
I mean, I'm going to Florida this
Yeah.
winter or so.
Like when I was in Florida, they were called the snowbirds. So like they lived there during, or here in summer and then there in winter.
Yeah.
Sounds like a derogatory term.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sounds like you're just doing a lot of cocaine.
Yeah.
they don't like them.
The carpetbaggers.
Mm-hmm.
My number 3, it's pretty simple. You need this to survive. Food, water, and shelter.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Wow, Cody.
you really thought about these, bud.
I mean, you guys are tips for getting through winter.
Yeah.
I think you need those things.
You do, because, man, if there's a big storm or something, you gotta stockpile.
My number 3, breathe oxygen. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I mean,
I went a
come on.
little more insightful on this one. Put on some weight. For me, this was like, and it just is too easy to do. Like, you have that extra layer of fat around you, you'll stay warmer.
You think our holidays are built around this?
This might be, actually, no. There doesn't really seem to be any sort of
I
forethought.
feel like everyone puts on weight in winter. It's too easy. You eating all these heavy foods,
Yeah.
don't do nothing.
It might be a subconscious thing, but I guarantee our like ancestors were like, I'm gonna put on some weight so I can be warmer. Let's have a holiday so I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because basically all holiday, even summer holidays will put weight on you. 4th of July, Memorial Day, all holidays are made for putting on weight.
Question just popped in my head. Why hasn't there been like a recent holiday, like a real holiday created?
Earth Day.
That's not real. You don't get work off.
You're right.
I want like a cool holiday.
Yeah.
Should
Like,
be
why are we
it
sticking
should be
with all
election day.
Columbus Day should not be a holiday anymore.
Yeah.
I'm all for a new one like Reese's Pieces Day or
Just something wild.
yeah, like
Today's Drake night.
Drake Night.
In Toronto, it's Drake night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There does seem to be really a holiday for just about any day now. Like
Yeah.
there's Puppy
They're never
Day or
They're never like
Left-Handers Day.
real.
Yeah.
I don't feel real.
All right, my number 3 is going to be heat yourself.
Eat yourself?
Heat yourself.
Why would you eat yourself?
Heat yourself. So, like, wear layers and whatnot. Keep yourself warm. Especially, like, in your house. So, rather than, like, turning your heat up really high and increasing your gas bill, just wear, sweatpants and a hoodie inside the house. So, your heat doesn't have to be on, like, 75. So, you're not walking around in your underwear with 75. Unless you're rich. If you're rich, do it.
Don't shave your legs is what you're telling me?
I mean, if you want to shave your legs, you can. A lot of girls, I know, in the wintertime don't shave as much because they don't wear shorts.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, really? So they're just hiding it down there.
Yep.
All right, my number 2 goes pretty much with my last one. Stockpile drugs and alcohol. You gotta have it. You don't want to go out to meet your drug dealer in the parking lot when it's all cold. I want to go to the liquor store when it's all cold.
Yeah.
Not that I do drugs.
No,
I'm just
yeah.
saying.
But
For those
if you
who-
did,
Hypothetically. Drug dealers hibernate.
It really sounds like I do a lot of drugs now. Like I don't, but
Yeah. It's high on life.
Yeah.
Stockpiling life right now. Number 2 for me goes along with my number 3, which was put on some weight. Number 2 is don't care about what you look like. I feel like
Don't care
Right
what
now-
you look like.
right now Cody is poking a giant raspberry on Chase's leg. And
He's like, hey, pass me that beer. I was like, ah!
yeah. I think we're not very nice to each other.
That was a subconscious not niceness.
Yeah.
I just wanted to.
Yeah,
pass it
you were
to
just
them.
naturally very mean there. You wanted to cause pain.
Don't
He's
care
mad
what you
'cause I
look
just
like.
beat him in Madden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am mad.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah,
you.
yeah. Alright. Number 2, don't care about what you look like. And I really think this is true, dude.
Well, girls stop
Especially-
shaving their legs and stuff. so
Girls
they
stop shaving legs. People don't look at people during the winter. Think about it. Like, you're all bundled up,
I
and
don't
if you're
think-
outside, you're
Bull
just
crap.
fucking getting to where you're going.
I think-
Bullcrap, dude. Fashion's huge in the winter. Like, fashion's huge. People love
Fashion's huge
Yeah,
during the
wearing.
yeah,
winter.
Big time.
I think that
Like hoodies and jackets and scarves and accessories. People love that shit.
yeah.
For
I know
the,
a lot of people.
for the first couple weeks.
No man,
Yeah, it's too
I know
much.
people who are just like fucking obsessed with hoodies.
dude. People.
But
love
hoodies like I feel like make you look better.
Hoodies do?
Yeah, like if
I'm
you're a
like-
bigger person
hoodies
and
are
you're wearing
dope.
hoodies, government hides it.
Yeah. They make you look less bad. A damn.
All right, so my number 2 is going to be get an automatic start for your car. Holy shit. I went
Fuck.
a long fucking time without that. Now that I've had that on my last 2 vehicles, never going back.
Yeah.
Never going back. It is amazing.
You know
The
what's
greatest
kinda
thing
like-
ever.
The future is here.
Dude, I love it.
It's not a close step above that, but it's probably like a gigantically above that. Just like a heated garage would probably be the best. Like just a super garage that you go out to where everything's all set up. Maybe you got a fridge right next to your car. You grab a soda pop on your way out.
We're just like
a
millionaires now.
Or you're like a coffee machine in your garage when you go out to your car in the
It's
morning.
like when people have like the heated floors in their
Bathrooms and
bathrooms.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's like that's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's
but it's
why
probably awesome.
I always like when people get these humongous $1 million contracts and they just keep going for more and more money. It's like, why? Apparently, it's the heated floors in their
It's all the
bathrooms, or it's that coffee machine right next to their car in the garage.
One of my family members has a heated sidewalk and driveway to where so snow won't melt. It melts when it gets on there.
Doesn't have to shovel.
She doesn't
Oh,
shovel. It just
man.
melts
It's
it.
amazing.
Yeah.
Life of luxury.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a real. I mean, she doesn't even live in a fancy house or anything. But she got a new drive. She got a new driveway in, and that getting that was only an extra $1,000 more or something. So she was like, "Well, fuck, why not?"
What does it make? It can't be electricity.
I'm not sure what it is.
It'd have to be electricity.
I think
wouldn't
it's
it?
like a solar power thing. It's like solar based, but I have no idea.
You think it's lasers?
Yeah,
Probably lasers.
Probably.
It's
lasers.
not hot, super hot. It's just barely
Is it like a
warm.
death ray.
Yeah, it's like if you touched it, you wouldn't be able to tell a difference.
Yeah.
Would that be cool if you could mount like a death ray on top of your house and just melt your driveway with
I don't
it?
see why you can't in America.
Yeah.
You should be able to do that.
Now that Trump's president, we can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. I don't remember any of his campaign
Anarchy.
promises being death rays. But
I don't remember-
that'd be a gray area.
I don't remember
probably.
him not saying we couldn't have death rays.
It's great. It's
Where are
definitely
we
a
at,
gray
by the
area.
way? I forget which one we're
We're
on.
on number 1.
Is it me? Or
No,
did
it's
you
Code
say
Man.
number 1?
It's you. I
Code
haven't said
Man's
mine.
number 1.
Alright, number 1. Find a breezy to bunk with.
Ooh.
Get cuffed.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting cuffed, I'm mad Cody just recently got wifed up and didn't tell me about it.
What? I did?
Thought you
You
knew
didn't.
about it.
Oh,
No.
man.
First time I ever met that chick, he said, "This is my girlfriend."
Yeah.
And this
Really?
was weeks ago. 3 weeks
I
ago.
just figured you guys gossiped. I didn't have
No,
to-
we don't
I didn't have
gossip.
to spread the word.
We do a fair amount of gossiping, but
I just
not
figured-
about our
I just-
close
I mean,
friends.
I just figured you knew. I figured everybody knew.
Yeah.
So.
Oh.
Well, you were the first to know.
He introduced Kaylee and all them, which was awkward, by the way. You should have did that right when she got
I'm
there.
sorry. I'm bad at
You're
that.
bad at that, man.
Yeah,
that
well,
was bad.
well, you should have He introduced her and said, "Hey, this is my girlfriend."
Mhm.
You didn't pick up on that.
Yeah. Well, I just figured it'd be more of like an announcement type thing.
All right, hear ye. Everyone, listen to me. I have an announcement. Cannonball.
Something like that. Yes, that would be lovely. Or like a handwritten card, perhaps.
It's not my style.
Telling me
it's
that
not my
shit.
style.
What
That's
if that was the norm? Like you just got handwritten cards and whenever like shit changed and
That's like pre-Facebook shit.
Hey, I
Oh,
just
yeah.
changed jobs.
Yeah.
Thinking of you.
Change jobs. Probably won't see as much, but it's
Yeah.
gonna be a good time.
Changed jobs. You know, I bought a dog. Gonna need a card for that. We should get back to that shit.
Yeah, I like the cards. I like the real letters and shit.
Yeah. Well, you never wrote
If
me
I
a letter.
if I ever got something in the mail from somebody that I actually I don't know,
Me
a
and my
letter from
girlfriend
somebody,
write
that'd
letters.
be cool.
Me and Noel write letters.
Oh, look at me, I'm so cool.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, I write letters to Kaylee too, and I send them to my house that we live together in.
Yeah. You could write her a note.
I'm terrible at handwriting. She wouldn't even
Yeah.
know what I said. It'd be like, she wouldn't even know
I
what wrote.
offered to. I was like, hey man, if you ever want to hire me for like some letter writing services, I don't think I would be
Isn't
good at
that
that.
the fucking what is it? Her, where his job is to just write letters.
Oh, her is that a website?
The movie.
I don't know.
Or is it-
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
I could do
Back in
that.
Phoenix.
All right.
Yeah.
On to our topic.
Number 1, save money for summer.
Which I love. I
Yeah.
love that one. I can't believe I didn't think of that because I'm a money saving
Honestly,
machine.
you shouldn't be doing anything at all during the winter. Just minor things.
I disagree because in the winter, I feel like in the winter I do a little bit more, which goes into mine.
Yeah, that's just because of your job.
Well,
And
no,
our jobs, really, yeah.
we're not. No, I mean, I feel
We're
like
slower in the winter.
we're slower, so I have a little bit more free time.
Mhm.
Some kind of a little bit, but saving money is key. Watching Shameless, they save money in the wintertime. Or they save money in the summer to get them through winter.
Actually.
Never mind. Opposite
Yeah.
When you
strategy.
Don't model your life after Shameless.
yeah once you
Save money during the winter, not the summer.
once you get out of poverty, it switches.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm just saving money all the time. So that's cool.
I just thought of a good honorable mention, like staying inside and
Well,
saving
too
money.
bad you're out of time.
Oh shit! All right,
I'm just kidding.
No.
Let's
You
hear
can
it.
do it.
read books. Read books.
Oh yeah, get smarter.
Yeah.
Knowledge is key. Knowledge is power.
Yeah.
That's kind of what the podcast is
You're
for.
gonna be inside anyways.
The podcast for us, I guess particularly for me, what I get from this is it gives me a reason to like study or try to make myself smarter on certain topics.
Yeah.
And he really dives into these things because he's pretty prepared for this next topic that we're about to cover.
I'm gonna crush this
Yeah,
topic.
yeah.
Not.
Wasn't playing Madden instead.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
She fucking
I'm
beat me.
I'm not super interested in this topic, so that's why. Anyway.
That's where all the listeners tune out.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Fuck. My number 1 is going to be stay active. Jay's talking about staying inside, and you're talking about hibernation and gaining weight and shit. Fuck that. Stay active. Go out. Work out. Do things that fucking get your blood pumping. Get yourself
That's
feeling
too
right.
dangerous, man. You can slip and fall out
You
there.
don't have to go outside and run. Go to the gym or just do whatever you do. Shovel your driveway.
You
Like
can
do
slip
things
and
like
fall
that.
on your way to the car. Don't do any unnecessary
Yeah.
trips.
Don't
No.
do anything.
That's a good thing. You gotta make sure that you stay active because once you develop sedentary habits, then you're fucking fucked when when summer comes around. You gotta stay active all the way around.
Well,
You could get that bod sculpted for summer.
yeah.
Today, my heart rate, I'm not even kidding you right now, 198 during my cardio session.
198.
Is that ridiculously high? I'm pretty sure I thought.
I don't know.
That's super high. I'm not
seems
sure.
pretty high.
That's fucking
Fucking high.
really high.
Sounds high.
Yeah, it was super high. I about passed out.
Yeah. Does that mean 198 heartbeats a minute?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I almost passed out from a yawn earlier.
Yeah.
I yawned too hard. I was like, whoa.
You got
Shit.
like a hummingbird in you.
Oh, for 1 minute straight like that.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Your heart is gonna implode. You must have like a. Do you think you have like a stronger heart or a kind of a weak heart?
It needs to pump more blood.
Actually,
You're a bigger person.
since I have sleep apnea, I was listening to a Rogan's podcast once, and he had Dan Bilzerian on there, and he was talking about how if you have sleep apnea, your body produces more like red blood cells or white blood cells or whatever. What's the one that carries oxygen?
I think it's red.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they produce it more because your heart is pumping overtime.
Really?
It stops and then speeds back up and stops and speeds back up. So like he took like this bet where he was gonna like ride a bike from one place to another in like 48 hours or something, and everyone was saying like you can't do it, blah blah blah. So then Lance Armstrong was like, all right, I'll help you do it. And he was like, all right, cool, like you're gonna fucking put me in one of these oxygen tanks and like all this crap. So they went and did all this blood work, and they were like, oh no, you don't even need that. It's like you already have it naturally.
That's dope.
So if you have sleep apnea, well, not everyone, but
Yeah.
for certain people who live an active lifestyle and like are really healthy and whatnot, sleep apnea actually like helps them with oxygen.
That's
and the blood
amazing.
cells.
That's a great fact, man.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. I wonder. I think. I don't know if we have any listeners that have sleep apnea. Because I really like that's one of those things that people don't bring up all that often.
I
So-
feel like it's
Oh yeah,
pretty-
hey, by the way, I suffocate when I
I
sleep.
feel like it's pretty common.
I
know a
actually
few
think it's
people-
really common. And I guess with me, it doesn't affect me now.
Yeah, but when
Like
you get
right now,
older-
but I know that later it will affect me because like right now I'm like young, so like if I sleep bad, I've always slept bad, I guess, technically. I've always slept bad, so I've never slept good ever my whole life. Yeah. Like, I wear this little watch thing to go to sleep, and it says, like, I'll sleep for 8 hours, let's say, and my light sleep is, like, 7 hours and 30 minutes, and my deep sleep's, like, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, my REM is 30 minutes.
That sucks.
And I'll talk to our buddy Isaac, and he wears the same thing as me, and he'll sleep 8 hours, and he'll be in 7 hours and 30 minutes of REM sleep, and 30 minutes of light, like total opposite of me.
Yeah.
And
he's just like,
that's why you don't have dreams.
Yeah, so I don't dream very frequently. I feel when I wake up, I'm still really like, I always mix those two words together.
Lethargic?
Yeah, lethargic.
Here's how I'll tell you it affects your life now. Anybody that sleeps within like a 10-yard vicinity of you is going to hate you the next day.
Kaylee sleeps fine, dude.
I don't understand that. It is unbearable, bro. It's a fucking jackhammer, man. When we went on our trip out west, I had to sleep in the same room with him several times. It's like, I want to murder him. I am this close to murdering him. In the truck stop when you had those nightmares, I thought about just opening the door and just letting you roll out and then driving away.
I would die.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was dying in the in my old hag syndrome.
Yeah. It was
sleep paralysis, man. It's a real deal.
It was 15 minutes into it, and I was like, I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, well, I was 15 minutes into it, and I thought a guy was breaking into our car and slitting my throat. It was fucking fun for me, too, Jay. It was fun for me.
It made me feel better when I heard that, like, you were having a terrible time, too. Like, oh, it was shitty for both of us. Great. Now we're driving sleep deprived. Okay. Let's get into the...
Take an Adderall.
Pop an Addy, that'll get you through. Let's get into the space travel thing. And immediately, my pet project when it comes to space travel is the space elevator.
Yeah.
Which is one of my favorite things to talk about. I just fucking love it. I want it to be a thing.
I just don't see it happening.
Space elevator. Explain that to the people.
The space elevator is... So it's originally started as a science fiction term where basically people would build like a tower up into space.
It's almost like a string, right?
Yeah. So now the current, like, that's just not feasible. You can't just build a fucking tower up into space. The latest models are basically like a yo-yo. So, like, you send a long tether out into space and, like, there's a anchor weight on the end and it's just spinning around the planet.
Mm-hmm.
So you use the space elevator to get material up into space.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't it? I mean, like, what if something came through and ripped through that?
So, yeah, that's the problem. They don't have anything strong enough to make the space elevator out of yet. They're thinking carbon fiber might be the thing. Like, right now, anything that we build would just be destroyed almost immediately.
Yeah.
So they're working on carbon fiber would be theoretically strong enough to, like, it'd just be like a crazy thing to build, but it would be amazing. It'd make us like a spacefaring people almost automatically.
So this would be with what? Like with the moon?
So it wouldn't go all the way to the moon. It would just go into like outer space. So you could get all the materials up into space without having to blast them off with rockets. Because right now, getting shit into space is very cost prohibitive.
But as I did a bunch of research on, in SpaceX, Elon Musk has created a rocket that is reusable.
Yeah.
So all it costs is the fuel to get up there, which is
it's a lot of fuel.
Which he said is 0.3% of the cost.
Yeah.
Which is so crazy that he, of all people, is like into going to space and spending money on fuel. When he, like, is electric everywhere.
He legitimately thinks that we're going to die on this planet by 2050 if we don't get off the planet.
Yeah. If we don't, like, sustain it or anything.
A lot of people
he's in a bunch of things. Like, he sold PayPal, and then now he's in the solar energy company. He's got Tesla, and then he's got SpaceX. Drastically different things.
Yeah. I mean, if he wants to sponsor us, that'd be fine. Hey, Elon, I know you listen, not all of them, but at least some of these podcasts. If you want to give us some money,
Shout out.
We'll continue repping you, man, for sure. We'll definitely make some t-shirts.
I'm a fan.
I'm
a fan of what he's doing.
Elon Musk? Nope, more like must.
God damn it!
Damn, bro, that's a crazy good t-shirt right there.
Hey! Must get off this planet.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. So here's where we'll start. Should we increase government spending for space exploration?
All right,
I
talking about that. Or you go first. Go.
I think yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, there's already $20 fucking billion.
That isn't shit. It's not shit.
That's not shit.
No.
It's a
Way
lot of
more than
fucking
everybody
money.
else.
Fucking nothing.
That's a lot of fucking
It
money,
is
dude.
nothing.
We got fucking poor. I got homeless people sitting down in front of me. Why don't we get?
We no longer in America. We no longer send humans to space.
Yeah.
That's kind of a big deal. The rest of the world
Because we
fucking
have
does
19 people that have died.
it.
That's
It doesn't
why.
matter.
What do you mean
We're
it
the
doesn't matter?
pioneers. We're the
People die.
pioneers of space.
Oh, yeah, that
Why
doesn't
don't we just
matter.
abandon
People die.
everything we do?
All the most recent ones are where everyone's dying. All the old ones, like there's nothing.
Yeah. Well, no. What was it? One of the Apollo space shuttles, like they burned 3 people
The
alive.
Challenger was a while ago.
The Challenger was.
Those
in
are the two,
90s.
but then the most recent ones though, like the couple that they tried recently, have all blown up or whatever.
Yeah.
I just don't think that America should be out of it. We should be like the front runners in something like that.
We spend the most money.
We spend the most money by a lot.
By
Like a-
$10 billion a year.
Why? I mean, dude, NASA provides us with so many things. Like,
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. I got some things for you. The budget, the NASA's budget is 19 point. This is for 2016.
Yeah.
So it's went up over the last. That's the most money they've had ever.
well, yeah. I mean, if you adjust it for like,
Well, no, just in general though, like talking about how they asked for X amount of dollars and this is what they got and this is the most they've ever got.
yeah,
All right.
I'm sure it's about to go down.
So it's 19.3 billion out of like all of the federal spending is 3.95 trillion dollars. That's what it is. So it's a really low percentage. It's not even 1%
It's a
of.
drop in the bucket.
It's not even 1% of the budget.
Yeah.
Of the total budget spent every year, which is to me sounds totally ridiculous that we're spending $4 trillion a year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but our
That's fucking stupid.
Our-
That includes Social Security and Medicare and
that
all
includes
that.
Everything.
our
Yeah.
fucking gross domestic product is like
More than that, but
18 trillion.
So their planetary science program, which is New Horizons at Pluto and Cassania at Saturn, that's only $1.63 billion, which is 0.04 of the federal budget.
Yeah,
So just for those things, like exploring all the planets within our solar system,
yeah,
is only $1.6 billion only. I can't believe I just said only.
yeah.
I'll never
But
see
when,
that
when
much
you
money
get on,
ever.
yeah, when you get onto those levels, though, I mean,
So okay, so here my main argument with exploring space and doing all this stuff in space is why don't we explore the space that's here on Earth, the fucking ocean?
because we already have an idea of what
No,
there is.
we don't. It's like 95%
We can't-
not
well, here's the
fucking
thing, here's the
looked
thing.
at.
We're fucking up our planet. We can't colonize the ocean.
It's not talking about. I'm not fuck the colonizing shit. I'm just talking about overall. If you're going into space,
Exploration.
you're going. Most of these trips are just going and looking at shit.
Yeah.
It's not like looking at stuff so we can go there soon.
Why not?
But I'm saying some of that is, but overall, like there's way more benefits of exploring the ocean. There's
No.
food, there's resources, there's all the shit that we haven't even tapped into.
Now, here's
yet.
my argument for that, because like a lot of like going into space and like looking at things and stuff is like to find out where we are in the universe. Is our situation really that rare? Are we really the only inhabitable planet around us? Like, is there
Around us?
Is there
Yes.
is there intelligent life? What
That's-
where do we
well-
stand? Like, we have.
I understand that I understand the exploration and I understand all that, but I'm saying it's like we have an ocean or a space here that we haven't looked at. But
I get that.
the reason why I think that we don't do it is because it's boring.
I don't think.
No,
it's
no, no, no,
boring.
no, no, no. I'm talking about like when people who are going to invest money and shit, like rich people and
Yeah.
stuff, are like, show me what you got. Show me what you're seeing. It's like, okay, here's a video of a robot traveling through the depths of the ocean, and this is the bottom of the ocean, and da-da-da-da. And
Right.
it's just nothing's there.
Well-
Nothing's there, nothing's there, nothing's there. You see a picture of it, it's just nothing. But then they're like, oh, show me something in space. And it's something mundane, like a rock and like a little hilly area that you see all the fucking time, but it's in a different country or a different fucking planet. So you're like, oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So a rich dude, where's he gonna put his money? He's gonna put it over here where it looks way cooler than looking at the fucking stupid ocean.
Well, the argument for that is there's money to be made in space. There's stupid amount of money to be made.
They gotta build a space elevator
If we
first.
could, I mean, like either a space elevator or reusable rockets or whatever it is to bring things back. If we could like just take the resources from Mars, you'd be fucking rich.
Yeah.
Or like like asteroids that fly by, if we could just go on there and mine the fucking shit out of it and then pull it back to Earth.
Oh man.
Could you imagine getting tons of material back onto the planet?
There's no way. All
With
this
rockets,
melt
not
up
happening.
It's just gonna melt up. You can't bring it into our atmosphere.
Why not? Not if you have a type of system that only takes.
I think we need to master renewable energy before we do anything.
Okay, cool. Talk about renewable energy. Me and Jay just washed the windows at this house, and they had a big solar panel or whatever. It was pretty ginormous. It was huge.
Yeah.
And it powered 80% of their house.
That's fucking awesome.
It's so dope.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Well, on Elon Musk, he just introduced this year that they're gonna have roofing tiles that are solar panels.
They were wanting to add like the Tesla batteries.
There's a battery. So he was saying that like you can. There's like a battery pack or something that Tesla says that does so you connect to solar powers and it'll make it to where you can make your house 100% efficient off sunlight, pretty much.
Yeah. But here's where the space elevator could do that. So right now,
you're the space
Proponent
elevator.
I'm thinking like here's my just like super grand ambition is like, all right, we build the space elevator. We'll get
How much would it cost?
What?
There's no way of saying that right
Space
now.
elevator
You need the material first.
would have to be a government project, though.
You think?
100%.
All right,
It would have to be. You cannot
It's
let
a portal into space.
You cannot let a private company control what comes in and out of space.
But if you get the material, like it's a material
No
that
one could
they
afford
can
to do
keep
it.
manufacturing, they
Elon
could
Musk
have one.
has a SpaceX program.
He could not do a space pyramid. There's no way.
Space elevator.
Whatever the fuck it is. There's no way.
He's building reusable rockets.
That's fine.
That go to space.
But the amount of money that would go into this
But you
would
do,
be
like
trillions of dollars.
Carbon
I don't
is
know if
it would be built out of
It
carbon.
has to be built into the sky.
All it needs
What
to
do
be
you-
is a fucking rope
Oh,
that goes into the sky.
Dude, it would have. What are you gonna? How's it gonna float and shit? Like it's gonna have to be
It's just-
solid.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
the top it holds, but it's
Yeah,
just a
dude.
It's
rope.
basically just a carbon rope.
Oh my god, is that
Like,
even
you
a
know
real
what
thing yet?
You know what a buckyball is? Look up a buckyball. It's like the most indestructible thing we've ever made, and that's what they want to make the space elevator out of.
I've
But
never
it's
heard.
like it's just carbon, like it's carbon, like the most basic thing in the entire universe, and you just build this rope all the way up to the space. So my
How
theory
thick is it? Really thick?
Yeah,
It would have to be pretty
super,
thick,
super
yeah.
fucking thick.
But right now they can't manufacture it at a rate that we would need. So my vision here is so we would need a lot of energy once we start getting into space and start doing anything. Build an installation on the moon that collects sunlight from the sun. And our problem always with the sun is that it has to go through our atmosphere first, right?
Yeah.
So if we collect it on the moon, we can collect unlimited amount of energy, not worry about the
It's not
atmosphere at all.
Really a problem going through
It
the
is a
atmosphere.
problem.
No, it's not. I don't understand.
It gets distorted.
I don't understand. I think capitalism is a problem when it comes to renewable energy
They're
because
getting
we
a
have
lot
the
better.
easy fucking shit right in front of us. So why not? Like, it's hard to transition to something that's better. Better
Yeah.
for us when it's just easy to make all
Yeah,
this.
but it
Another
takes
thing
up a
too
lot of
that's bad
space.
too is like people who don't believe in fucking greenhouse gases and people who don't see climate change and see all these giant threats in front of us that's
The
gonna
thing
make
is-
us have to go to another fucking planet
Yeah.
and shit
Yeah.
because we're ruining everything that we have
They
right now.
fucking know. They just don't want to accept.
What
they
do you
don't
mean no? They don't fucking know.
Yes, they do. They don't want to publicly tell anybody that they know because they're making money
inconvenient.
off of it.
Because it takes up a lot of space. That on the moon, who's using that
In
moon space?
the last 5 years, NASA has made solar panels 200% more efficient. So it's going to take up less and less space. If we put more money into renewable energy, it'll just take up less. We have nuclear fission in the fucking sky as our fucking sun,
Yeah.
and we don't utilize it. It's free energy. It's
Yeah.
coming down on us.
7 pounds of sunlight are hitting the planet at any given moment. But yeah, so I think for me the whole space exploration thing needs to be solved with the energy crisis first thing.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take a shitload of energy to do anything in space.
Alright, so my question is this. Why are we going to space?
Why are we going to
I'm
space?
asking you.
Yeah.
I'm asking you, Cody. Why
I
are we
think
going to space?
there's multiple reasons why we go to
Just
space.
like give me like a broad thing of like why do you think? Because you seem pretty passionate about us going to space and exploring space.
Yeah.
Why?
I guess-
Manifest destiny.
Yeah. We just need to fucking colonize everything.
We're life forms,
No,
man.
no.
We expand.
I just think I think it would be nice to like diversify our portfolio basically, and
Don't put all our eggs in one basket.
we're all our eggs are in Earth right now, and we're destroying it. And it's
So what makes
just
you think
like
that
I
we're
want
not going to go somewhere else and destroy
it could identify where we are at in our universe, what we are, why we're here. It could answer so many questions about us.
So you're challenging religion with it.
I mean, it doesn't have to challenge
Challenges.
religion.
And
It's
it
just
would
like
challenge-
That's 100% challenging.
why
religion.
would it? I mean, I'm not really a religious person or
It
anything.
challenges
But
all the things that were
challenges
like, created
everything.
on Earth that we're just stuck with here. Like, it's on a new planet. You don't need to follow that old shit from Earth. You're on Mars now, motherfucker.
No, I'm
You
just
do
thinking
what
when
you
you
want.
discover new
but
things.
you would though because you can't. If you go to Mars right now, you fucking die no matter what. You can't live on Mars no matter what. You can't do it.
Yeah, did you guys watch the video I posted about terraforming and stuff like that? Like, we couldn't.
It's real over my head though. It's a
We
lot of
couldn't, yeah.
science talk.
We couldn't make Mars livable within like 100 years or whatever, but we
Which
could.
I fucking told you that, and you were
Yeah.
like,
No, but I've been reading stuff or like watching videos and stuff where it was like, yeah, we can't do that, but we can create like a sustainable city, and
Yeah.
then start to transform the atmosphere of Mars.
Yeah,
So we should
we'd
be
have to start.
doing
Yeah,
that.
we would have to start, and then like a couple hundred years.
and like all the
It's like you're looking-
Mars is rich in resources that we could just fucking bring back.
yeah, they say in the video too that
They don't
like,
have a lot. They don't have a lot of like what kind of resources is Mars? Have?
There's so much that we don't
Just
know.
think of
that
all
Mars
the
has.
oil and gold and diamonds that haven't been mined at all there. Like, it's just fair game, bro.
I don't know if
Yeah, it has a lot of the
It
same
would have
things.
all the same.
It's got to have a lot of the same minerals that Earth has because it was made in the same solar system.
But what's like? I mean, like gold though. Like who the fucking gold?
Yeah.
I mean, gold isn't. That's just
Gold's just
valuable.
money,
Yeah, it's just
though.
money.
No, gold.
I'm
is
thinking about like.
super useful. It's in all of our cell phones.
I guess that's true. Rare minerals are used in cell phones.
Gold is very malleable. It
different
like reflects
electronics.
sunlight. Does something weird with sun. I know the sun. I know.
There's
Oh,
so-
but the thing
feel
I
like
was
there's
getting
so much
ready to
gold
say
on Earth.
was in that video they talk about like if we did create an atmosphere in Mars, it would eventually just get sucked away by the sun because it doesn't have enough gravity to hold itself.
Hold it.
All right,
But, I
I'm
mean-
gonna read a little thing from NASA.
Okay.
This is from the NASA.gov, their website. It says why we explore. I'm not a terrible. Actually, I was.
Can I read it? You want me to read it?
I think I'm gonna try to read it, but I'm a bad reader in general. Can I try though?
Do it.
Go for it.
You
All
got
right.
this, son.
Like I'm not good at reading out loud or reading in general. I'm kind of dyslexic a little bit, but don't judge me. Humanity's interest in the heavens have been universal and enduring. Humans are driven to explore the unknown, discover new worlds, push for the boundaries of our scientific and technological limits, it says, and then push further. The intangible desire to explore and challenge boundaries of what we know and where we have been have provided benefits to our society for centuries. That's the first paragraph.
How many paragraphs do you have?
It's just one more. I feel like I did pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like that wasn't that bad reading. I fucked up a little bit. Man, these are getting me pretty buzzed.
I mean, yeah, we are getting drunk, so.
These Two-Hearteds.
I'm fine.
Shout out to Two-Hearted for
I'm
getting us
feeling good.
buzzed.
I'm feeling good.
Human space exploration helps to address fundamental questions about our place in the universe and the history of our solar system. Which Cody already kind of said. I like that.
Yeah.
Nux. Nice, Code Man. Through addressing the challenges related to human space exploration, we expand technology, create new industries to help foster a peaceful connection with other nations. Courtesy and exploration are vital to human spirit, and accepting challenges of going deeper into space will invite citizens of a world today and the generation of tomorrow to join NASA on this exciting journey.
Yeah, see, I like
No more
that.
countries in space.
Yeah, I like that. It's just like you are just a human in space. And I feel like it's kind of been like
I
that
have
anyways
an
with like
article
space stations.
about-
Yeah.
It's just like we're all working
got the
towards a
language
common
barriers.
goal of like we're humans. We need to branch out. We need to figure out what we are, where we're
Yeah.
at, what we're doing.
And we're highly adaptable.
So earlier when I was telling, I wish we could show them this, but earlier, maybe I'll post this article on our Facebook page. I'll post this one in particular, and it says like, why are we exploring space and not the oceans? And I told you earlier about like the pictures or whatever. Here, I'll show you real quick though. So like, this is a picture of like the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, there's nothing there.
Not
Like, it's just
very
like, fuck you. And here's the little rover on Mars.
I mean, the
Like, look at it, that picture compared
the
to...
rover on Mars is very
It's like...
cool.
I mean, this looks like nothing. Like, you can see this anywhere. You can see this in wherever you're at. Like, if you're in Colorado, you can look at mountains and shit,
yeah.
you know? And then you look at this, it's like, there's nothing there. Because, one, there's no sunlight at the bottom of the ocean. And two, there's not... I mean, there's
some
shit.
crazy shit at the bottom of the ocean where there's no sunlight, though.
There has to be...
There's some weird-ass animals.
Weird-ass animals and stuff. There's so much in the ocean that we don't even know about. And I think that's frustrating to me, I guess, is that we have all these things here in front of our face, and we're all just like, no, let's go to space
But
instead.
that's the thing, though. Like, we don't have, like, a government program to explore the Earth anymore.
Which is silly to me.
It's all up
Why
to,
can't
like...
they have $1 billion or something?
Yeah.
You don't need that much more, you know?
Yeah, I'll explore a ton of shit with $1 billion.
Well, it's just like we could never go down there.
Like
The
the
pressure would just kill us.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember. There's some rich guy. I can't remember his name right now. And he like fucking went like really deep, like 7, 9, like 10 miles deep.
Yeah.
Like ridiculously deep.
I mean,
but he's like not even close to being at the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so deep, it's nuts.
Yeah.
I don't
stupid
think
deep.
you can go much far. It's 5 miles deep is the Marianas Trench, isn't it?
I don't know, dude. This dude went like as deep as you can go.
Okay.
He's went the deepest you can go, which is a couple miles.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. There's parts of the ocean, like you said, we have no clue. It's so deep.
It's like it's like fucking space though.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like the benefits are just
They're not there.
as limitless as they are of just going to like we need to be
Space is a final
pushing
frontier.
the frontier. Yeah, we need to. God damn, that's weird, man. That's weird as shit. We need to be pushing the frontier, the final frontier. What if there is another frontier after space? What if it's like, oh, another dimension?
It would have to be. Like,
We're in the
what
jelly
about,
dimension
What
now.
about black holes?
Mm-hmm.
We have no fucking clue.
Could you imagine a person that'd be willing to go into a black hole?
Well, I think
Matthew McConaughey, dude.
I think pretty much you'd be ripped apart.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey did it.
If you could
live fine.
somehow get past that getting ripped apart part, then yes.
But you don't like necessarily get like ripped apart like you would think on here. It's just like you just kind of get sucked down a hole.
You circle it for a while though. You
Not
circle
if
the
you're
black
a
hole.
small little human being.
No, I don't know. I think you just turn into particles.
If you're a planet or a sun, you slowly get sucked in. But I'm pretty sure a human being would have no problem just getting whoop down the other side.
Just fucking
Or a vortex.
send them right through.
Like,
slingshot
do you
them through.
think there are people on the planet right now that would go through
There's people-
like a vortex?
There's people on the planet that will go to Mars, and just
That's a
one
little different.
way ticket to Mars.
Really?
Yeah.
So I was watching a cool, like reading articles and looking at some videos and stuff, and we are finding fucking planets all the damn time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, this one might be like
We
Earth.
barely even scratched the surface though.
oh, it's nuts. There's literally there's so much. So in this particular article I was reading was talking about how they were looking for specific planets that had somewhat of an atmosphere and stuff already to where like humans could just go to and live.
Yeah.
Like Mars is the closest one, but we'd have to change everything about it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like you're changing Mars. It's not going to be Mars anymore.
Which
It's going to be
I
like
think
Earth.
there's
It's going to
some-
be like
all-
Earth 2.0.
All the women in the United States would love that planet. They love finding a fixer-upper kind of guy. Oh, he's gonna change.
There's some planets on like
Bobby!
Jupiter's planets that look better than Mars, but they like the planet. They're so much further away than Mars is.
All right,
It's so much less obtainable.
So these planets that I'm talking about are even farther.
yeah, way,
like
way,
they're
way
like
farther.
years away.
So
like
if you traveled at light speed, you
like
would
100
get there.
years.
We'd have to.
like it's talking about like you would be born on this thing
Hey,
and
Chase,
grow up.
try and move at light speed right now.
do you,
He did it! Holy shit!
No, so like
Do
you
you
would
think
be
it's a
born.
possibility that we could do?
Not right now, no.
In
Not
the
right
future,
now.
do you think that we could create a spaceship
Mm.
that is sustainable of like life, these people living on, without going into like
No,
cryo?
it'd have to be less. It'd have to weigh nothing to travel at light speed.
Yeah, nothing can travel.
Nothing can travel at
No,
light
no,
speed.
no.
It'd
I'm
have
not.
to
I'm
weigh
not talking about
nothing.
light speed. Say like we could never get to that. Like, say there are these laws in
But
place
even at light
where
speed,
you could
like,
never
things
break
would be
light
so
speed.
far away.
You could never get past that problem of light speed. Do you think that we could create a ship that could travel through
Personally, no.
space
No.
and sustain people in a way where they could have multiple generations? until they
Personally,
make it?
like you might be able to create a ship like that can do that for a little bit, but to get anywhere, nope. I don't think so. Because it
In a
just
way-
is so far away.
In a way, isn't our planet and solar system sort of a
We're
ship?
kind of like that, but it's like a smart ship.
Yeah.
It's a
That won't go
We're
nowhere.
just no, we're going. We're traveling through space right now. Like our whole solar
We are
system.
literally like going like 500,000
Our
miles
whole
an hour
solar
right
system is moving through space at a rapid pace.
now. Yeah. You ever think about that? Like, I'm just walking along. No, you're going 500,000 miles an hour.
Yeah. It's nuts.
Doesn't feel like it, does it?
No.
So
It's a big
Whoa.
topic.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hold on to your chairs,
Chase
boys.
just got sucked out the window.
Hold on to your chairs, boys.
He
We're
lived
going
in
on a
lived
ride.
in a haystack. He lived.
Alright, so like say we do colonize Mars, how do you think we should set up a government there?
A government on Mars?
Fuck, dude, I didn't even
That
think
would
about
have to
this
be
shit.
an international type government.
We're just humans there?
Yeah, we're just humans. And I think, like, if we did establish something like that, the planet Earth would look more global. Like, globalized. Like,
So then like Earth would start modeling itself after Mars is what you're saying.
yeah, I think, absolutely. Like,
Look how good they got it on Mars. We need to do that shit.
well, would you say that, like, certain things that you're not, like, really thinking about now would happen on Mars? Like, TV shows would definitely be a huge thing.
What?
Just watch people that are living on Mars.
Oh. It's like, what?
It'd be fucking huge.
Yeah, probably.
So then,
Like right now, there's a guy like in New York that's a big fucking YouTube star. He's just living like a weird life.
Weird life, great life. Casey Neistat.
Yeah. Imagine that on Mars YouTube edition.
I mean, just like there.
Can you
I
ride
mean,
a
dude,
boosted board in Mars? Probably not.
I think the world is going to globalize eventually, anyways. I think we're just like leading up to that, anyways.
Oh yeah.
There's no stopping it.
Like, not like while we're alive, I think.
I think it will. I
Look
think.
at the internet, man.
I think
way
definitely.
while we're alive,
I think
that's
definitely
happening.
the problems
Oh,
that
you mean
we're.
like a global nation? No.
No, I think the problems we're facing as a human race.
Why don't we just be
will make us
Pangea
global.
again, bro?
Let's do it.
Will
Just-
be what?
Pangea, man.
Pangea,
One
just
big
fucking-
continent.
Oh, yeah.
One big
fucking-
We don't need to be.
supercontinent.
But what I'm saying is, like, the problems that humanity has to face, it has to be faced on a global level, where we have to come together and find a solution for this problem. So eventually it's going to reach a point where we just, like, look at ourselves as we're all humans. We all want to survive. And we have to do it.
Stop it.
It has to be. It has to.
That's
Really?
the vegan coming out of you right
Yeah,
now.
No,
man.
that's
I'm just
like
kidding.
rationality coming
Hey.
out of me.
By the way, talking about veganism and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know how, like, you're always like, animals can feel and animals are people and animals can talk.
I never said they were people.
Okay, well, alright, well, you said they have feelings and shit,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
So there's this new fucking thing. This dude did these studies on, fucking, not gophers, fucking,
Honey
prairie
badgers.
dogs.
Prairie
On
dog.
prairie dogs, their fucking language is legit as shit. They're like, hey, guy with a fucking black hat down there, don't go that direction. For real, they can talk to each other like that.
There's so
So
many-
this guy did all the studying and shit, and he learned like what noises, sounds meant and shit, like what letter it was, and he would fucking talk to him.
What?
No way.
There's a dude talking to fucking prairie dogs, bro.
No
That's nuts.
way.
You'll have to post that on the Facebook.
Yeah.
I just heard about it.
If that's real,
can
which
find
I
it.
am very skeptical at this point.
Okay.
Very, very skeptical about prairie dogs
I'm pretty sure it's
having
prairie
a
dogs.
language about identifying humans
All right, I'm gonna
with
look it up.
hats on.
No,
I'll figure it
but
out.
isn't like most animals do identify? This is way off topic, by the way.
No,
But
no,
most
fuck
like
topics.
Okay,
We
like
talk about whatever
like
we want.
dolphins sonar and everything.
Yeah.
They communicate.
Oh,
We
yeah.
just don't fucking understand it. And it's the same with like wild dogs or wild wolf packs. They have a system where like maybe they don't communicate in the same way that they talk to each other, but they communicate in a way where they know where they're at in their pack and what their role is.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's just different than
Yeah.
us.
There's I'm reading Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy right now, and like one of the jokes in there is that humans are actually the third smartest species on the planet. Number 2 is dolphins. Number 1 are mice. It's actually like the joke is that mice are actually experimenting on humans the whole time that they're here. It's like just very elaborate.
Yeah,
They're looking for the like so it's a very long like without getting too much into the book. So basically they're trying to figure out the secret of the universe, and they're just experimenting on humans by being the lab rats type creature.
oh wow, that'd be nuts.
So it's like just your whole frame of reference is yeah, we have this animal and we get to do whatever we want.
Yeah.
But you read that and you're like, oh, hey, wait, what if they were just kind of like going this way in the maze and just seeing how we react?
On that, can we get into the topic of aliens? We're on space travel. What if humans are just the lab rats of aliens?
That seems likely.
It seems very likely.
hmm We've been broadcasting signals left and right since the 40s. We're just asking for it.
Yeah.
Chase is pretty much...
But you
I'm
think,
in. I can't figure it out. It was what I watched earlier was a podcast that was like being broadcasted live, so I have to wait for it to be posted. Then I'll listen to it, and then I'll get the information.
There's
on
no
that shit.
fucking way
All right, I'll figure it out.
that a
not
guy
that
decoded prairie
I don't know if it's prairie dog. I'm
language.
fucking dude. I listened earlier. I'll give you an update.
Although I did just watch a documentary on the
Honey
fucking
badgers.
honey badger. Holy shit! They're wicked smart,
Are
man.
you talking about? Did the old one like
No,
where
this
he's
is-
living in the little thing and he like knocks down the tree to climb out and shit? That one.
Yeah!
That's old, bro. I watched it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
3 years ago.
Yeah,
Behind
so?
the time. Honey badgers are dope.
Yeah, honey badgers are awesome, man.
Yeah,
I've
like I
always
didn't
liked-
realize how just like crazy courageous they are and wicked smart. They eat everything. They're like raccoons if you made them smarter and stronger.
Yeah.
Raccoons, well, without hands, I guess.
But like realistically, they're kind of dumb.
But they fucking just win.
Yeah.
Like they fight like
they
tigers.
will
and
to
shit.
win.
Yeah, they fight lions,
Yeah.
but they win against lions.
They don't give no fucks.
Yeah, yeah.
Honey badger doesn't give any fucks.
There's so weird how brave or courageous honey badgers are when they're so small. And they like just have all these tools. They've got these razor sharp claws, and like their skin doesn't come
It just
off.
seems like they
The
do
thing-
not care if they die
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah. The
In
thing is,
every
like,
situation.
they have this skin that basically pulls off when you kill them, or like when you grab them. So like you grab a honey badger and their skin's like rubber when you try and pull off of it, and you like think you've got them, and then they just fucking bite you in the face after that.
So I think it's really interesting how we went from space
Talk about aliens.
to honey badgers.
Do aliens.
Aliens. Are aliens a thing?
100%.
You think they are?
But are they here yet?
I wouldn't call them.
No,
all right,
yeah,
so
yeah.
like
Are-
my thing is there's.
Not
Let's
that
rephrase
there's a
this.
life.
Let's
but do
rephrase
you-
this. Let's
Okay,
rephrase
rephrase.
this. Is there other living beings out in the world? 100% yes.
Yeah, 100%
Yes.
yes.
Out in the, not
even-
the world, out in the fucking space,
Universe.
out in the universe.
I would never say 100%, but
No,
I would
Yeah,
I'm
are
saying
you kidding?
100%.
100%.
Not even a question in my mind. There is another living being.
Talking about this is our
Alright,
opinion.
have you guys
Jay.
taken stat classes?
This is our opinion.
Yes,
Okay.
I have taken.
Well,
stat
saying
classes.
like 100% is not a possible thing in the universe at all.
Okay,
So
sure.
you're saying that it is not 100%.
99.99 then.
It is
Yeah,
not a
that's what I was gonna
100% possibility that I am in this moment right now.
No, determinism.
But I'm here. Like I'm life right now happening.
For me,
So you could not say 100%. There is not 100%. Right, okay.
No,
But-
you can't though because there actually might be 0.01% that this is all a dream to me.
yeah,
And that this
But
isn't
still,
real.
you're alive.
yeah.
So
You're
you could
living
say
from
to
moment to
100% certainty there is life in the universe.
Yes.
I would not
I'm
say
saying
that. But for this, I know what you guys are trying to go after here.
Fuck you.
But I don't like the phrase. Is the thing that I'm.
All right,
saying.
99% sure that there's definitely.
99.9.
We'll go with we'll try.
We won't even throw a percent. There's definitely other living things in the universe.
Yeah.
No percent involved. There's definitely living things. Regardless if that's fucking small organisms that you can't even see to like actual people walking around to animals or to whatever. Because there has to be. There's no possible way that there's not.
Billions upon billions and billions of planets. There's no fucking way there isn't.
So this just might be me like indulging the Ken Ham people too much.
Why would you
Who's
do that?
Ken Ham?
Why would you do that? He's a creationist.
Ken Ham is like the spokesperson for the creationist thing, where it's
He got fucking schooled by Bill Nye. By the way,
I didn't think Bill Nye did it to him as bad as he should have.
Did you watch the
I
debate?
watched it. Yes.
Oh my god, he's schooled.
Oh,
him.
that's the guy I talked to in the debate.
Alright, so like they haven't been able to just like recreate life in a lab, from nothing.
Yeah.
So
That seems like a very hard thing to do.
So like the thing that like Earth did it in 1 billion years or whatever. They haven't been able to like take the perfect ingredients of like how we've like figured out life exists and just like make life occur out of no life.
It just seems like
Isn't that weird though?
No, it just seems like such a fucking hard
We're
thing
missing
to
the
do.
secret ingredient.
Yeah, it's just like if you think about the universe as everything is already like a thing, and we as humans are just discovering everything.
Yeah.
That's all we're
So
doing.
there has to be other planets like us where they're trying to discover
We have
shit
just
too.
not discovered how life is created yet.
Yeah. Some planets may have had 1 billion year head start if like life started the same way it did on like they don't know how life starts.
Would you say that
We don't know how life starts yet.
What do you mean? Yeah, we do.
No,
Jesus.
we don't.
Jesus. God.
Okay, well, then it started 6,000 years ago. Or
God
whatever.
started
Creationist,
it.
goddammit. No. I definitely think there is life in like somewhere in the universe.
Yeah.
I don't know if it looks like us or acts like us or is rational or whatever.
Yeah.
Could just be any small organism. I think that's why space travel is important.
Yeah.
What if we found something on Mars that
Find life on a different planet, and then I think, oh, all right, so we've got it pretty nailed down right now of how it starts.
Well, so they've done research on like Mars and stuff to where they've been like, yeah, there was definitely this here, there was definitely that here, but now it's gone.
well, there's still like ice.
They found
there's
life
ice.
on Mars?
No.
There's
Life.
water on Mars. Water is key component, as we think. Like we think that you have to have water.
So something cool on the NASA website. There's like they have all these random surveys like throughout their like articles and stuff that they post, and one of them was like, do you believe in on like or so it said like do you think there's life on Mars? And like one was said like is there life on Mars but we haven't discovered it yet? Is there no life on Mars? Was there life on Mars but now there's none? And like things like that. And I can't remember what I clicked, but the number one won. There was 106,000 people voted, and the number one was there's definitely life that we haven't found yet.
Yeah. So like the people that like care about scientific shit, which is a small minority, I would think we would all agree.
Compared to like what?
Compared to like
People who believe in
like
creation.
what is it? 60% of Americans believe in angels as a real thing.
Yeah.
Right now?
Yes.
In
Yes.
2016.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
That's
It's
fucking
nuts, man.
I mean,
know.
Trump is our president, bro.
Trump did say like this is like I take this.
Trump's
with a
not
grain of salt.
religious, is he?
No, I'm just saying he got the religious vote though. He got those same.
I think
fucking
he
people.
said he was going to expand the NASA budget though.
I'm
He
into
wanted
that,
to. He
is.
said he wanted to.
But-
This was like an article I read.
There was just like recently they released on Mars. There was a glacier that melted. It's like a mound, and they were saying like there could be like life.
How could it melt? Because the average
It wouldn't
temperature
be
there
life.
is negative 80
Yeah.
degrees.
If the
not
sun nailed
now, not now. It
Oh,
was
like
like
in-
in the past. It was like it's a mound. It's just a mound now. But they're saying in between, like the surface and within that mound, there could be like fossilized organisms that we could find, and like
Yeah.
Could be like an
that
answer.
for me would nail down that whole thing where they're like, oh, but you can't recreate life without like some life leading to that.
Yeah.
So for me, like that's kind of a question mark. We don't know how life starts at this point. I think that's kind of weird with all the research that we've done. From what I know so far,
I just
we
think
don't
it
know how
hasn't
life
been
starts.
discovered yet.
It just hasn't been discovered yet. Like, I am not a creationist. I am fucking not.
Yeah.
But I just think that's an interesting thing that they have there, where we don't know how life starts.
Yeah.
And, like, getting into the solar system, and that would theoretically kind of close that door.
Yeah. So I can't think of the term right now, but it comes like with aliens. There's like a certain limit that like intelligent life reaches.
Yeah. Oh, like you have the capacity to destroy all of yourself.
Yeah. There's that.
We're
limit.
at that.
No, there's another limit where it's like intelligent life reaches this limit, and before that limit, you could ever like before you could ever reach other intelligent life, your civilization dies.
Yeah.
Shout out to Two Hearted. Woo!
God, what the fuck is that? Okay, but like it's a limit that you reach, and like we could be seeing it happen right now with humans. Like we could maybe never exit our solar system.
We still have the capacity.
Like what if there is intelligent life all the fuck over,
waiting for us to just pass this test?
but no. What if none of it can pass?
Is this
the
like
test?
an Ancient Aliens thing?
No, just like no. It's just like what if all intelligent life can't get past that light years?
All of it?
Yeah. What if there is no answer to going light speed, and you can never get to another
Holy
solar
shit,
system?
man! Then then there's no point then.
No.
We
What
reach
if it's
a-
not no? Like okay, so what if we have to colonize Mars, and then what if it's like
Okay, so
what if it's millions and millions of years that humans we have to colonize Mars, and then we have to colonize Jupiter, we just have to go out and out and out. And that
I
capacity.
like what you're saying there, but I have a question.
Yeah.
You can't colonize Jupiter. It's all gas.
Yeah.
right now.
Well, once you give it the magic sauce,
I
gets
saw,
off.
dude.
But no. So like you were talking about, do you think the aliens? That's such a weird term.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Yeah.
Do you
Could mean
think
anything.
like that they've ever been here to Earth?
I don't know.
We don't got the information, man.
I kind of feel like
I'm just saying, like, I want
it's a
opinions.
thing.
Like, we're talking, like, this is
I
cool.
feel like aliens are real.
Well, then yes, yeah.
I
I
feel like
think
aliens are
my
real.
inclination is yes, they have been here. And that
because
they're,
think of crazy. I mean, like
I think
like the pyramids, like things like that, where you're just like, what?
ancient aliens.
I think
Yeah,
if it's
you know
so
what I mean?
easy, I think if it's so easy for humans to rationalize why aliens wouldn't contact us, then that's probably the reason why they wouldn't fucking contact us. Is because like we're fucking primitive.
Yeah.
We still wage wars on our own race.
They're waiting for us to just like hustle our way to Mars. That's shitty of them.
No, it's just like you haven't reached the capacity of rationality, of cognitive ability to even get past the thing where like you're a human but you're a different color than me, so fuck you. Like that's fucking ridiculous that we haven't got past that yet.
Yeah.
Like it's just so easy for humans to rationalize why aliens wouldn't contact us.
Man, you look cool as shit with that pen in your ear, man.
Thanks.
That's crazy. We need to get a photo of that. It's like a fucking poet.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like, but I feel like it would be so easy for them to just change us.
It would be.
If though, that's saying like if they are better than us or smarter than us or whatever.
Obviously, they would be smarter than us if they figured
We've
out.
seen Independence Day.
Like they've figured out the space travel, and they reached us. They would have to be leaps and bounds smarter than us.
Yeah. So when they get here, are we talking Independence Day? Or are we talking?
No, I think that's I think it's stupid to think that aliens would ever want to like harvest us.
Imagine,
or
say,
fucking
like the
kill
scenario
us.
you're talking about, where we just like jumped from planet to planet until we just got huger, and then we like just consumed all of the like that sounded
No.
like the Independence Day thing, where they just like consumed everything in like an area, and then they had to jump out somewhere, and then they consumed that, and they just kept
but
consuming.
that's. But I'm saying in that way we haven't ever like reached
So if
other
we like
life forms.
if we just accidentally, Chase wants to make a toast or something.
No, I'm just teasing.
So we just accidentally discovered the
So
secret
you're
to
saying-
jumping from solar system to solar
You're
system.
saying we meet intelligent life, we fucking conquer it. I think that's another thing that's like primitive about humans that might stop aliens from contacting us.
Imagine right now we just like stumble across the idea to get to another fucking galaxy or a solar system.
Yeah.
We would go there and we would fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. So
Probably.
imagine another, like, it seems likely that another species...
Because that would be leaps and bounds more intelligent than us.
Maybe.
I think
or maybe they just discovered it.
I think it's been proven that with intelligence, empathy rises. So you can, like, there are billions upon billions upon billions of planets. Why would they come here and harvest our fucking planet when they could go anywhere? They could just go to fucking Mars, take all the resources off of Mars.
Yeah,
they could take all the resources from our whole solar system, not fuck with us. And it would just be easy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. We don't understand enough about it. Like,
I just don't see why.
life forms seem to be really good at collecting energy. Maybe they just want the life forms, Matrix style.
Matrix style?
Yeah, the Matrix, tossing kicks out and stuff.
We're talking about the Matrix a lot.
I know, but sitting talking about the Matrix brings us back to last week too, though, where we were talking about determinism versus free will.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Do you think those two
the
brothers...
Matrix is awesome, bro.
Yeah. Those two brothers came up with, like, a great storyline.
Dude, they wrote a bunch of cool shit. They're actually not brothers anymore. Now they're sisters.
What?
You didn't know
What are
about
you
that?
talking
What are you talking about?
They're transgender.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm pretty sure.
You're fucking... Like, this is the gopher thing, man. Come on, prairie dog.
No, dog. I'm being dead serious.
They're sisters now.
We just opened a can of
The
worms.
Coen brothers or something. This
No,
is a
they're
Google
not.
Google
Google challenge.
challenge.
We haven't done one in a while. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm pausing it.
And the winner is me, motherfucker.
Holy fuck.
So these two brothers, they wrote The Matrix, V for Vendetta, Jupiter Ascending, a couple other movies, and like books and shit.
Cloud Atlas. That's a big movie.
Yeah, Cloud Atlas was? I don't remember that one.
Tom Hanks.
So Lana, I can't say their Wachowski.
Just pick one.
That's Wachowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah.
Like
Used to be
Wazowski.
Lawrence and or Larry, and the other one now is Lily, and her name used to be Andrew. They're both transgender.
That is crazy.
Changed to fucking girls.
God damn it.
That's nuts.
That is absolutely crazier than the prairie dogs thing you said earlier. Where did you get this information, man?
I can't remember why I know this.
How is that not like the #1 news item from like whatever day that occurred on?
Lily has been married
maybe
to
it just
Elisa.
Maybe it was just like a gradual transition.
Gradual.
Yeah. You got to take estrogen and whatnot.
Yeah, but still though, like there's a flipping point where that was newsworthy.
There we go. All right, here. It says Lana's gender transition. There was rumors in 2000s that the siblings spoke directly to subject. Blah blah. Yeah, man. She completed her transition after Speed Racer was released in 2008.
I mean, maybe,
Well, fuck.
yeah, we're just a little too young to care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
guess.
I mean, they're both fucking chicks, both of them.
That's nuts.
Lily came out in 2016.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good for you, Lily. Well, that's interesting.
That's very interesting.
I'm glad, like, if anybody made it to the end of this podcast, you got a great nugget of information.
We got a few nuggets.
There's some excellent nuggets in here. Excellent nuggets. You want to take us away there,
Sign
Scrivener?
us out.
Alrighty, guys. Thanks for listening. Be sure to like, subscribe. Are you still posting them on YouTube? I don't think you are.
I'm trying. Get them on YouTube. Yes.
Yeah, well, YouTube seems like a lost cause at this point. But we are on iTunes. Make sure you guys on iTunes, too, you can review us and whatnot, too. We'd like a little bit more feedback from viewers.
Yeah.
Same thing with SoundCloud, too. You can leave comments and everything on SoundCloud. And then also we have the Facebook page. We're trying to be a little more proactive on there, trying to post more frequently.
Yeah, we'll
Trying to-
post something with Cody with the pen in his hair.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
his
yeah.
ear, like that. You guys are gonna want to see that for sure.
Yeah. So we're still trying to get a little bit of feedback from all the listeners who are listening, who are diehards. All right, thanks, guys. Regular Man's Manifesto signing out.